If you do go on to enjoy today's video, please remember to hit that like button and of course subscribe for more content. And if you need any coins for Ultimate Team to get a head start on the game, head to the link in the description. Use the code TVM for a discount at checkout. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new player review. And with Weekend League maybe having a few hours left, maybe you need that edge. We're going to look at Ben Yedder. Maybe Ben Yedder is the answer to your question. I need to score goals. I need a player who is capable of scoring with both feet. I need someone quite quick. I need someone good in front of goal. Is Ben Yedder the answer to that question? 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, high work rates. Straight away there, the high defensive work rate, not ideal. You don't really want that. Can you bypass it? I guess, kind of. Tell him to stay forward, for example. Although that won't be handy for a lot of people. If you were to play him as a cam, for example, he would then be that sort of 4-2-3-1, going forward, coming back and helping out, and that's really, really good. Unfortunately, if you look over to the far right, you'll see that he only has 68 stamina. That is appalling. It's so bad. And what's really frustrating as well is the inform, which I haven't used, by the way, but the inform is only has 2 stamina better. Now, I'm not saying that stamina shouldn't be a thing in this game, because I think it should be. Obviously, without stamina, you wouldn't need subs. But I just think for someone like Ben Yedder, who is really useful and potentially overpowered in a sense, and obviously much sought after, that's why he's expensive, I just think 68 stamina is a kick in the teeth. And it kind of makes a card that would otherwise be very useful and exciting to use and enjoyable in game. It's not rendered useless. It's just it's like really, really frustrating that even with an inform, they can't just say, right, we're going to give him plus 10 stamina. A, it'll give you a massive reason to want to go and pick him up, and B, it now makes him usable. So when you do spend those coins, you are spending them with being able to use him for a long time in mind, not just picking him up and then having to sub him off. I just think that stamina, now that they've got rid of fitness, it makes it a little bit better. So if you do forget to put fitness on your players, like last year, for example, it would make it even worse. This year that doesn't happen, but I just think that stamina, not just for Ben Yedder, but for everyone, needs to be looked at and it needs to be improved. With that being said, I've blabbed on far too long. He's got fantastic finishing, great positioning, 91 agility, 87 ball control and dribbling, 91, sorry, I've already been through the agility, but 91 agility, 89 balance. Acceleration and sprint speed, I wouldn't say it's low, but that's why the Hunter was applied. It turns him into a 96 acceleration, 92 sprint speed. His finishing goes to 98, volleys 99, shot power is 88, and positioning is 95. I feel like you need the Hunter on Ben Yedder. You can get away with not using the Hunter on him, sure. You can put the, finisher on him, for example, and you still get that 99, well, now you get 99, not 98 finishing. You get 95 positioning, 93 shot power, a little agility, balance boost, dribbling goes up to 99. I think the finisher chem style is good, and Deadeye would improve the passing and still give you all that shot power, positioning, finishing stuff. But the Hunter just changes him from being a decent player in and around the penalty area to all of a sudden being an absolute menace regardless of where he picks up the ball on the pitch. We will always come back round to the stamina being a big problem, because it doesn't matter. Well, I would say it doesn't matter, but after maybe half time, you're going to start to notice that it doesn't feel as quick anymore. You need to give him the ball closer to the goal than you did before. He started that move there and he finished it off. It was a really good goal. 27 minutes in or 29 minutes in, he scored that goal. Same game. A few moments later, he's back at it again, going down that right-hand side. He's using a lot of the energy already, and you'll notice that most of the clips, we're in a brand new different game here. Brand new different game? Brand new different game. That makes sense. 22 minutes in. I don't tend to show you clips from later on in the match. Look at that, 2 minutes in this one. Why don't I show you clips from later on in the game? Because he doesn't do an awful lot later on in the game, because he is conked out by then. He really is struggling. That's not to say that I won't show you clips from the latter stages of a match. I'm sure we'll have some at some point. But that just kind of, you know, as the clips progress, you'll just notice the time now that I've mentioned it. You'll keep looking, because I am. I'm waiting to see what minute we're going to go into now in the new game. 51 minutes. Hey, look at that second half clip. Hasn't used that much energy either, actually, because he's playing wide right in a 4-2-3-1, and he hasn't been used that often. We weren't knocking it down that right-hand side. Same game, 55 minutes this time. But my point still stands. We're not really looking at sort of 70, 80 minutes, even though there's a lot of goals that are scored in those minutes. We're not looking at those minutes because he doesn't have the stamina to last. These games now are in Foot Champs. He is very capable. I tell you what, since taking him out of my Foot Champs team, spoiler alert for the Road to Glory, if you hadn't seen the episode that I released yesterday, since sold Ben Yedder, because I was kind of done, with the review, for example, but hey, look at that, 66 minutes, getting up into the nosebleeds here. But I was done with the review, sure, but also because I ran out of loan games on Mbappe, and it was a case of probably having to play Ben Yedder off chem, not getting the full pace boost, or playing him on chem and using someone I didn't want to use next to him. So I just thought, you know what, I'll sell him, and then I'll use this brand new player that I've packed. Go check out the Road to Glory if you want to know who that is. The review for him will probably be out tomorrow, but I decided to sell Ben Yedder. Since selling Ben Yedder, I have noticed a severe drop-off in my output, so I don't score anywhere near as many goals. And I think it's down to both players, Mbappe and Ben Yedder, both being taken out of the team. I can't handle players that aren't as good as those two. Ben Yedder is fantastic in front of goal. In particular with the Hunter Chem style, he's able to beat people in a straight line. He is very, very good when it comes to, I wouldn't say the meta, because I don't really know that there is a meta, but pace in particular with a Hunter feels very fast, and he knows what to do when he gets there. With regards to a Hawk, my thought process behind that, by the way, was you get a little bit of a pace boost, you still get a little finishing, shot power and positioning, but you also improve the long shots. His jumping gets boosted as well. He is only 5'7", so jumping isn't ideal, because who's he going to out jump? What centre back is 5'7"? No one. So he's not really going to get to out jump many, but having that jumping boost from the Hawk and a little bit of strength and aggression boost, still not going to change the game, but it just gives him that little bit extra. So if the ball does come his way and he's able to jump for it, even if he's unmarked, he's going to be able to get up to meet the ball. So that was my thought process. I wouldn't necessarily go for the Hawk. I'd probably go for a Deadeye before I went for the Hawk, but it's just there for those who cross constantly, because I know there are those people out there. I play against them quite often, but in my opinion, if you do pick up Ben Yedder, he needs a Hunter. He's very, very good. I can more than understand why people pay the money for him, and I think he's worth it right now. And again, I'm just always going to reiterate this, but you have to be prepared for the drop-off whenever it may be. And we are, we're going into November. There's going to be that Black Friday drop-off before long as well. People are going to prepare for that. It normally happens a week or two before. So I'd be ready for Ben Yedder to be halved in price. But for right now, he really is sensational. I'm a big fan. If you have enjoyed this player review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and until the next time, goodbye.
Join the Betting Rebellion and find out what your football knowledge is really worth.